All right. Hello again, everybody. It's Russ here. I woke up to even more asinine behavior this morning, and I have some more things that I'd like to get off my chest. But before I say what I want to say today, okay, I want to, offer a sincere apology, okay, to any former Reaper ladies who've decided to leave my community due to my behavior. Um, I would I would like to, because for those of you that don't know this, when I did the first interview with GP, GP had told me that when you're in Girl World or in any communities affiliated with Girl World, you can't be going around talking about stuff like R or anything of that matter, and I didn't understand it back then when I did the interview, and I still am having somewhat of an issue with that now. So, with that out of the way, um, obviously, and I did share it out there, uh, Hikate's daughter told Anna Nicole, to sue her. Now, in case anybody has not been paying attention, um, Anna has gone on the record and threatened to file a false police report on me. And Anna, I would like to tell you this because there is a new law that actually is in place now. A new law that's in place that came about recently in Congress that states that anything that you have made, um, obviously, this kind of in a way does not apply to her because she lives in Canada and not in the United States. But I am going to give her a heads up about it because she's trying to make a report on a person that lives in the United States when and a very big false report at that, um, on a person that lives in the United States when she lives in Canada. She doesn't live here. So I'm telling you this right now. Um, they're going to look at that, at all of the content that you've made about me, should you decide to go through with filing the report, and you could be subjected to fines and or prison time. Now, I'm not sure if Donald Trump over there signed it into law or not, nor do I care, but I'm just telling you this anyway because what you're doing, like I already said, what you're doing is going to get you in more trouble. It's going to get you in more trouble. I've gotten myself into enough trouble as it is, but you know what? I don't want to drag you down with me. Okay, I really don't. I really don't, because your life is as miserable enough as it. Your life is as miserable enough already, and I don't want to make it worse. I don't want it to become any worse. So I'm telling you the truth right now. You need to do you need to get that done, and I mean you need to stop archiving me because it's now against the law. It's now against the law. You're more welcome to check into that. I'm sure there's a lot of articles about it. But like you get so in your feelings every single time that I or anybody else decides to speak out about what you're doing. It's like you are and always will be known as DC Media Girl's lapdog, as Hakati said earlier. And speaking of Hikate's community tab post, I'd like to state this because I was reading the comments and I did see one person bring up a very good point. I believe this was Rendall. Yep, Rendall. Uh, Rendall stated, you go and you decide to make a report on Russ, make sure that you give law enforcement all of the defamatory and slanderous and frivolous content that you have created about him. Which, hey, that's a really smart idea. That's definitely going to get you in a lot more trouble. So, I mean, you continue to state another thing that you've stated is the fact that you are embarrassed for me. In reality, I'm honestly embarrassed for you because what you're doing is you are attempting to do the absolute most and have been attempting to do the absolute most with a man you've never met, with a man who just wants to be nothing other than left the fuck alone to his own devices and just wants to go about his business and his life in peace. That's it. That's all I want. I don't want to have to worry about having to have the police at my damn house again. I don't want to have to worry about potentially being sent to prison over all of this because there's no need for that. I don't want to have to worry about being fined. I don't want to have to worry about having to go to court and having to deal with a fucking bullshit lawsuit that's going to be tossed out once the judge sees what the fuck you're doing to me. Um, I don't want to have to worry about any of that. So I'm just telling you right now, make it easy on yourself and do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done. Because it's only going to get worse for you from here on out if you don't do that. I'm just letting you know right now. Letting you know right now. Because it's a new, new United States law in place that requires any defamatory or slanderous content to be removed. So, I mean, if you don't want the police in Canada to become aware of what you're doing and tell you that you need to knock it the fuck off, then I suggest you do you get that done. I'm just telling you the reality of your situation. That's all I'm telling you. So anyway, aside from that, yeah, yes, Your Honor, Russ over there, this ridiculous incel who will never be able to get a date in his life, has done me dirty for such a long time, and I want something done about it. You hear me? I can't continue to live like this. This person, this young man, needs to be in jail, and we're not going to stop until we get it done. He needs to be in prison, and his channel needs to be removed, and he needs to be off the internet. Okay, let's do to him um, what we've done to so many other creators who have lost their channels and have been removed and terminated from the platform. Let's try to get him in prison for absolutely no reason other than having the right, the legal right to freedom of speech. Okay? I know a lot of people don't like the shit that I say half the time, but I still have the constitutional right to freedom of speech. And unlike every other creator on this platform, every other creator has the right to freedom of speech, not just me. So yeah, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Everybody's doing nothing other than laughing at you, and I am continuing to enjoy sitting back and watching every minute of it. So I will see you guys later. Bye.